Hey mathematicians, let's do your homework. Okay, so we have a shaded area with a bunch of squares. You don't want to assume that you know how many are in there, so let's do a quick count. We don't want to count every single square, but we can count how many are across and how many up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is what I assumed it was, but you never know. So 10 by 10 means that our denominator is 100. How many are shaded? That's 10, 20, 32 out of 100. The question is, what decimal is that? So 32 out of 100 is 32 hundredths. This 3 is in the tenths place. This 2 is in the hundredths place. That's how you write it. The shaded area of the grid represents the part of the project that Daquan has completed. Which fraction represents this value? You want to read the whole thing very carefully because sometimes the question will be what fraction or decimal or percent represents the shaded part, but sometimes it'll be the not shaded part. So you've got to read the question pretty carefully. All right, so you're looking for, again, you want to just quick double check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a 10 by 10 grid. So write your fraction, and I only see one fraction right there that has a denominator of 100, but I can tell just by looking at this line right here that it's not going to end in a 4. So don't forget that you can also simplify any fractions you need to. The shaded area represents the part of the journey that Noah has completed. Which decimal represents the part that is not completed? This is what I was talking about. You've got to read carefully. So yay, shaded is 4 out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20. But that's not what I'm asking about. I'm asking about the white part, not the gray part. So write a different fraction and then change it to a decimal. It looks like we're either going with tenths or hundredths. So either you're going to be simplifying by 2s or multiplying by 5s. On the back page, the shaded area represents the part of the book that Malik has read so far. What percent represents the part of the book he has finished? Okay, so we are looking at shaded, and we're looking for a percent. Remember that whatever your fraction is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Percents are not like that. Percents are like when we find a decimal, because percents are always out of 100. So I'm looking for this answer here. And I'm not looking for it in fraction form, I'm looking for it in percent form. So you write your answer, and then it has a percent sign at the end. Alicia is learning a new dance for the dance team. The shaded area represents the parts of the dance she's already learned. What percent represents the part she still needs to learn? Okay, so you got to think about what color you're counting. Are you counting gray or are you counting white? Number 6, Janiyah found the model below in her math test last year. Which decimal represents the fraction? All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 6. Remember that if you have a fraction that you can't figure out how to change to tenths or hundreds, you can divide it, and that will give you your decimal. So go ahead and finish that division. Notice I see two answers that look very, very similar, A and B. The only difference is that B has that repeating bar on top of the 6. So keep an eye out. If you think that it's one of those two, maybe you want to take it to the thousands place just to be sure. Does it terminate? Does it not terminate and it's repeating? What's going on with that? And last one. Jose found the model below on his math test last year. What percent represents the fraction of the model that is not shaded? Reading carefully. And now you're done with your homework.